Hello, my name is Andrei Alekhin and I'm a professor of applied entomology at the University of Maine. Our laboratory works on several projects involving insects that affect humans. A considerable part of our investigations deals with developing insecticides, mostly for potato industry in Maine. Insecticides, if not used properly, can be very dangerous. They can be dangerous to the environment and they can be dangerous to humans. So our job is to work with the insecticide companies, work with potato growers and other stakeholders to make sure that insecticides do their job and that they do not affect non-target organisms too much. A big part of insecticide testing program is field testing, and often we do work on small plots on Aroostook Research Farm in Presque Isle. So here is an area photo. You can see lots of small plots. Those are potatoes. Here you can see close-up of one of the plots. And we apply chemicals and we collect data to see what those chemicals actually do.
Hello, my name's Aaron Buzza. I'm an entomologist at the Aroostook Research Farm, and today I'll be spraying experimental chemicals to see what it does in the reduction of Colorado potato beetles today. And this will be done with a compressed CO2 customized sprayer. So on my back I got a pressurized CO2 tank which will be used to push the product out of the pre-mixed 2-liter chemical tank, which is here. It may look like nothing, but some looks like something. So they're all inside the tank. I'll hook up my pressure tank line, I'll charge it. So each one of these lines represents a plot. So it's 4 sections, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there's 4 replications in the field. So based on all of my cadences and my calibration, I know that each one of these as a reference point should be used. If I'm using too much, I'm walking too slow. If I'm using too little, I'm walking too fast. So these graduated lines help me keep my cadence. And today I'll be using a tractor-mounted 3-point hitch sprayer to spray a randomized complete block, which is larger in size, which requires us to use a much bigger boom.
Hi, my name's Sam Pallas. I'm a master's student in entomology. I'm testing the effects of a new insecticide on Colorado potato beetles, and we're also testing if it has any effect on non-target insects, some of which are beneficial biological control, some of which help pollinate. So this is a pitfall trap designed to collect insects walking on the surface of the ground. It has a rain cover that will remove. Take the top cup out, it's filled with antifreeze, stir it around, pour it off into a separate container. Put the first cup back in, level the soil again. Place the antifreeze. And put the rain cover back on. Okay, so now we're going to use a vacuum to collect insects from the leaves and the stems of the potato plants. Again, sampling for non-target insects before treatment with the new insecticide. We'll go over to the plot. So you vacuum from the base. Insects are collected in this mesh at the end, and we'll bag that up, and we repeat that for 1 minute at each plot. And then we have a bag of all the insects collected for each labeled plot.
Another issue that we are testing is whether insecticides can withstand rain or not. So we have rain simulators which allow creating different rain intensities and rain amounts. So this was a brief overview of our insecticide testing program. Hopefully you got an idea of what we're doing and why we're doing it. One thing that I want to talk about before we are done is that pesticides, in case of insects, insecticides are only one method of pest control, and that if we don't do anything else, then ultimately we will create more problems than we solve. A currently recommended approach, which is increasingly practiced by farmers, is the so-called IPM, Integrated Pest Management. And the idea is that we don't rely just on chemicals or on other control methods for that matter, but that we use all of them, and we use all of them in an educated way. So we know what we use and we know why we use them. We know pest biology. We know what environmental issues are of controlling pests or not controlling pests. We're aware of all the latest technological advances that may make pest control better, and we understand and appreciate economic concerns of both producers and consumers. So if we do that, then ultimately we have a successful and sustainable pest management